Hey, Coach Carnivore here. So the biggest question that I get from people thinking about wanting to start carnivore is how am I going to feel in the gym? How do I feel from a exercise performance perspective? And you know, for the first month, not good. It doesn't feel good at all. It is pretty rough actually. Lose a lot of strength and stamina, and it can be kind of a drag getting into the gym while your body is switching over and making that metabolic switch into ketosis and detoxing from all of that gunk that you've been consuming. So you can ride the dragon for the first month, get past the bad stuff, gets a lot better. You start to really tap into a metabolic switch, and your exercises and your workout sessions feel great, actually. So I'm gonna go over some of my favorite exercises today in this video, so enjoy. All right, tricep extension. I like to do a nice overhead extension. Single arm at a time. I like to call it pulling out the bow and arrow. So you go, grab an arrow from your quiver, and then pull out. I like to use my opposite hand, the hand that's not lifting weights, to kind of spot the weight for safety purposes. Guide it, make sure it's going in the right direction. If you need a little bit of extra help, even on the way up, you can guide yourself. You can go past failure if you help yourself. And then you go straight and just switch arms. Right there. There you go. Don't need to go too heavy with the weight. That was a 40-pound dumbbell. As long as you get the full range of motion, it kills the tricep. Another press that I really like is the good old Smith machine military press. This one, pretty cool. You can actually just cross out the sauce. Indian style, baby. Get a nice shoulder width grip on the bar. Smith machine keeps it nice and safe. Nice and lightweight. Also, it's really helpful. Got a nice pause at the bottom. Press up and through. Good 8 to 10, does the trick. Great front delt activation there. Always knocks the breath out of you as well, so get it. So for my last pulling movement, I typically like to do a pure strength movement. In this case, weighted pull-ups. This is a 45-pound weight vest. If you don't have a weight vest, you can go to Walmart and get one. They're not too expensive. I think 40-pound, 50-pound costs you like $100. Typically weight's about $2 a pound in general, but you can also just strap some weight to your vest. You can get your weight belt and strap some plates to it to do it. Sometimes just regular pull-ups will do. It might be heavy enough, right? But in this case, I typically do maybe 3 to 5, depends. Failed at 4. Here you go. Get it next time. So for the cable rows, you really want to lay down as far as you can, or lean back, I should say, as far as you can, to mimic a normal barbell row. Really maintaining some stability and a tight core. And you really feel it in the middle of your back. And idealistically, you're gonna go until you only have about 1 to 2 reps in the tank. So essentially you want to burn out, and that's how you're gonna achieve the most hypertrophy. So lat pull downs with a cable and cable rows are actually two of my favorite types of pulls. Let me get a nice range of motion with it. Just don't want to worry too much about the range of motion. I'd rather keep the tension underneath it. Finish with some partial reps. There you go. All right, everybody, it's bench press time. Everybody has an opinion on the bench press. If you should do it, if you shouldn't do it, incline. Man, there's a million and one different opinions on the bench press. It's my favorite chest exercise. It's actually one of the only chest exercises from a weight room perspective that I do. I do a lot of push-ups and maybe sometimes some cable flies, but that's about it. As long as you keep the fundamentals and the foundations sure, then bench press is the king of chest exercises, honestly. So I would certainly recommend you do it, even for people who've had previous injuries. I don't know if you can tell, I don't know if you can see it with the video, but I've had a shoulder surgery on my right shoulder due to tearing a labrum in the police academy. And as long as you recover well, you can still do these exercises, and you can do them well. So eat your meat, you'll recover well. I like to do about 3 sets of 10. This is 225, it's probably like 70% or so of my 1 rep max. Higher rep range to really maximize hypertrophy. Three sets of 10. Get it.